What's good? What's good? Welcome to the Pro Wrestling Shoot. I am Jesse. Joining me as always, James. James, we got a first look, I guess, today at a WWE 2K26 logo. It's the logo I've already been rocking on some of my videos and obviously our thumbnails. It's just a six added to the logo that we already had for 25. So it was donated basically. I didn't make the logo actually. I don't want to butcher his name, but it was a fellow old next maker that made this logo and passed them around. So shout out to him. I'm gonna have to get his name before this podcast is over because I use his stuff. I don't want to not credit him, but yeah, dude, got a first look. Obviously, we got Xavier Woods and Breeze cooking it up in the My GM studio is what it looks like to me. I don't know how you take that, but to me, I'm assuming My GM, right? Like this is what these two have been doing for the longest time now. Got the 2K26 logo in black. I'm assuming they're recording some material for the upcoming My GM. How you feeling?
Yeah, it was a matter of time. We're in November. We still haven't got a date, but we're still speculating March. I believe it's on the reports of like being fiscal 2026. Yeah, the same assumption like everyone else. They've always been huge on the My GM mode. Um, could be going, more directions. Could be doing tutorial format. Um, you know, uh, I can't remember who did it before. I don't think he's in the company anymore, so they could be doing that. But usually it would be My GM mode. But yeah, behold, there it is. I know people are still speculating if it was going to be W2K26 or a SVR type of deal, maybe change the name. But here we are.
Man, I really hope that just as a nostalgia factor that we do get a SmackDown versus Raw return eventually. I don't see them going back to that. I think that we're gonna just stick with the 2K branding, 2K26. Obviously, I think that that's going to be the course moving forward. I think the 2K or the SVR days are all but dead in my mind. Anyway, they're not dead. It's still real to me, man. You know what I mean? I'm still rocking these games. I was actually debating because we didn't really have nothing to talk about tonight, and then you brought up some things that was pretty obvious to talk about, but um I was gonna game some Here Comes the Pain. I still owe our community a Here Comes the Pain stream, and I would also like to do some SmackDown versus Raw stuff again because I just miss playing those old games, and I'm not really playing 2K25 much right now. I don't know if you've hopped on. There's really nothing going on in my faction.
No, nothing really. Just what is it? The superstar of the month. I think it's Bianca. And then of course the obvious thing, Drew was the big thing.
Yeah.
The next thing is Penta. Whenever I think, and then we're
I
supposed
was
to
I
get
was wondering
was it
about
the
that
island?
because yeah, they were talking about the Penta, and obviously we've seen the reveal, we've seen the entrance, all that stuff, but I didn't know if it was added because I haven't seen it. And the weekly towers have just kind of been a bust for me. Like I don't know. I don't have any desire to go and grind out the Evo cards. The Evo cards to me is just I don't want to do that. So right now my mission is still to get the Drew
Mm-hmm.
McIntyre 10. I'm missing 3 cards from that, and I do believe 3 cards for the Kane. But there is nothing to do. Like, man, I posted on social media that I wanted to grind out the 400K because that's all I need to get both of them is
Yeah.
400K my faction points. I've just to buy the cards off the market flat out, right?
Mm-hmm.
But man, it just bringing myself to even get on the game. Like I find myself getting on that game and looking at like the live events. I wish there was more live events for my faction points or even packs. This year has really sucked for that, in my opinion. We just haven't gotten enough packs. There's nothing really going on. We do have the Island Chapter 5 coming next month. So they're still trickling in some things, but I think
Mm-hmm.
25 is all but done, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's not much you can really add. I mean, if they add some extra tires, I guess, Penta, it seems like that's the last one we're supposed to get. Um, like you said, the live events. I mean, maybe if they roll out old material, I guess they already know people want Drew. Like, hey, put more material instead of the number cards. You know, get some
Yeah.
points up. I mean, I know you can grind the old stuff.
We
The
still got
evolution
about
cards, I'm
40
thankful for
days.
them in there, but there's no use for them.
I think we still got about 40 days on
Something
that
like
event.
that for the
30 something
counter.
days. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy, man. Like my mind has not been on, obviously, I haven't busted out a video in a while, right? Like my mind has been elsewhere, and some that's a podcast for another day. It's not burnout because I do still game. I have my free time to game and stuff like that. I just been kind of family orientated as of late, you know what I mean? And doing the church thing and just, just kind of enjoying life, man, and reevaluating some things. So that's kind of where I've been.
Yeah.
I do have some videos still cooking up for 2K26. Obviously, like I already got tons of ideas wrote down, and I feel bad because I have a video that I'm supposed to be cooking up with Conrad and JCSJ, which they've sent me their stuff, their material for this video. Like I'm not even kidding, like 2 months ago. You know what I mean? I've just been sitting on it, dude. Like because and it's not because I don't want to do the video. It's because I want this particular video. I want to find the right angle on what I want to really hit home for this. Right. This is sort of like the I want to say this is the sequel to the Hook Me video that I did last year. Right. Like this is that big introduction to what we want as a community for WWE 2K26. So I just want that video to be special. So I'm kind of holding off on that. But I was also waiting for all the 2K25 news to kind of just go away, right? Like everything from 2K25 is now about all but wrapped up. So I think we're ready to start production on that. I'm actually going on vacation this Friday. He says my residuals. I see you guys in the chat too, man. Thank you guys for showing up, man. I appreciate you guys. But yeah, I mean, listen, I got some stuff in the chamber. It's coming, and I'm gonna start locking in again. It's really hard. I've been trying to evaluate whether or not, like, hey, if 2K26 is gonna be that game, right? Like, I want to give this one more year at really just covering the 2K games and wrestling games in general. But if 2K26 isn't that game, right, and we get another 2K25 situation to where there's a lot wrong with it, I'm definitely going to have to reevaluate how I look at content and whether or not I want to continue to just cover news on 2K25, because at the same time, I want people to enjoy the content that I'm putting out and not just have to come into the comments and complain about WWE 2K, right? Like I wish that we had more games to talk about, but the reality is we don't. It's 2K25, but I still talk wrestling. I still can talk old school wrestling video games. I can get different angles at what content I want to produce on this channel. So I'm hoping that 2K26 is that game, but that it's high hopes, and we've been hoping for years. You know what I mean? And that's where we're at. But we do have some news for 2K26. Obviously, there's going to be some roster updates, James. Like the past week on wrestling has been interesting. We've had a Dolph Ziggler return to WWE. We've had Matt Cardona, Zack Ryder return to WWE, and Mr. Joe Hendry signed with the WWE. So, maybe that TNA DLC really isn't coming, because I think that WWE was probably waiting for this Joe Hendry thing to happen. And Joe Hendry is all but confirmed for WWE 2K26, right? I think
Yeah.
DLC at this point.
Yeah, I know people pointed out with when Cena went on the pipe bomb, he mentioned Matt Cardona, Nick Nemeth, and Claudio. And here we are in November, and they show up at Raw yesterday, Madison Square Garden. Joe Hendry signing with WWE. There was another name I saw. Oh, Chavo Guerrero signed a Legend deal with WWE. It's always a
W.
speculation for Legend deals. I mean, there's a lot you can do with the Guerreros. But I'm just wondering how this TNA rendition is going to be. It's like I mentioned before, when the Royal Rumble came up, oh, well, we're going to bring TNA stars. you brought Mickey James up, former WWE star that everyone knows. Now you bring back, Zack Ryder and Dolph Ziggler. Are we
Yeah.
just gonna get a rendition of like WWE stars that people know that are in TNA? Are we gonna get a mix thing, which don't want to put it out there, but it seems like a My Faction thing? Like, hey, you want Consequences Creed? Here we go. He was in TNA. He's in WWE,
Yeah.
known as Xavier Woods. Do we get that? That could be probably the next look. Hate to say it, but that's more money to your being spent. So let's see what the direction is with the TNA side. AAA, the only ones that I know that have been on main roster is like Mystery Iguana and a couple pay-per-views, and that's about it. But nothing major. TNA just going to NXT, so it depends who they want to pay to show up. AAA, I think it's a whole different ballpark since they own the company. So maybe there'll be more AAA than NXT, or than TNA. I'm not sure.
Which I'm okay with for the most part. Like, I mean, there are some TNA stars that I would love to see make their way to a WWE game. Santana, just thinking of Santana, that would be an awesome addition to WWE 2K. Moose, people like that would be pretty cool to see. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm not complaining about the AAA stuff because listen, I've made it known that I'm a huge fan of Lucha Libre. You know what I mean? Like, that's just it's what it is, man. Like, I love Mexican wrestling. It's the best, dude. It's some of my favorite wrestling out of all the different styles. So I'm not complaining there, man. Let's shout out some of this chat. Even Seven, say his name like bingo. Fruity United, yo, it's B-Man from Twitter. Hey, what's good, man? It's good to see you.
What's up, B-Man?
Hopefully can get my kid down in 20 minutes. I think these were old comments. I'm so upset right now. My Nevermind Gaming. What's good, man? Wrong location. At least we got a pro wrestling shoot podcast. That's what's up, dude. Thank you for showing, man. It sucks about the Lyft driver.
Hopefully you're at a good neighborhood.
Yeah, for sure, man. For
check
sure.
up with us.
Definitely. Storts, what's good, man? Good to see you. Phenomenal Ace. What is good? Matthew Lopez in the building. Rocky 505, the homie. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming in here. OG Gamer, no, he says I'm done with 2K, bro. That sucks, man. That sucks. I mean, I don't blame you, but it's always gut wrenching to me to know that like less people want to play wrestling games. You know what I mean? And that's not your fault. That's not on the player base's fault at all. It just sucks that the player base is going down, man. Like something like I think we talked about it on the podcast last week, but like just seeing like WWE Games' social media account losing as many followers as they did was sad to see, man. At the end of the day, it's sad to see because that tells me that a lot of people are just giving up on the franchise, and you can't really blame them at this point. It sucks, but it is what it is. Mm-hmm. Your boy Woods, what's good, man? Devin, what's good? Billy, what is good? I'm really hoping Brutus, the Barber Beefcake, will be in 2K26.
I haven't heard that name in a while.
What's good, OG Gamers? Good to see you, brother.
What's up,
Lieutenant Dan? What's up, Jesse and James? What are the chances that we get Zack Ryder and Dolph Ziggler in 2K26? It just depends on the contract situation and if they do like a TNA thing. I don't know Zack Ryder, Matt Cardona's contract status. I don't know if that was a one-off appearance or what it was, but I hope to see him. I'm a fan of Matt Cardona, a.k.a. Zack Ryder. I'm not one of those fans that's like hating that he came back as Zack Ryder. Like, the dude can do what he wants at the end of the day. I would have liked to see him as Matt Cardona, but just because I feel like, he built that name up on the indies, right? Like, the deathmatch king, you know what I mean? Like, I dug what he was doing on the indies, but at the end of the day, the dude really wanted to go back to WWE, and if that was the catch and they wanted Zack Ryder back, then who cares at this point? He gets to be with his wife. He gets to be back in WWE, which is the top promotion in the world, right? I was kind of hoping to see Matt Cardona in AEW before he went back to WWE, but we know that a lot of these wrestlers, man, like that's the goal. That's the home, right? Like WWE, they want to be a part of WWE no matter what the situation is. So I'm just happy for Zack Ryder in general, man. What's good, Alex? So was that logo legit? Also, I'm going to say 2K16 will be on 2K26 will be on last gen. Oh man, you might not be wrong. It might be on last gen. I don't know, man.
Let's just get it on the Steam machine at this point.
Yo, Steam Machine. Shout out to the Steam Machine. As soon as that drops, I know that it's not like your top grade PC or whatever gaming PC, but for console players who want something simple to just plug and play, right? And to be able to mod from their living room and all the less complicated things that come along with a PC, the Steam Machine is dope. Like, I'm just hoping that a price drop is not too steep for the Steam Machine. If the price is right, bro, like, I don't even want to say the price because I feel like I would be one of those creators that are giving people ideas, right? So I don't want to, but I will say, how can I say this without even dropping a price that I would be willing to pay for, right? Like, James, well, let's ask you, James, would you be interested in a Steam Machine? What's good, Cube, by the way? I don't want to miss you. Would you be interested in the Steam Machine when it comes to modding and getting all the stuff that we see from PW Mods over there and everybody else?
I don't know if I would have time for the pod because of all what you can do on a Steam Machine. You know, it's it's
dude. Not only that, like there's so many
like,
more games that offer on PC that you can't even get on consoles. A lot of independent games that are really good.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to think what the price point would be. It's got to be up there big time. So I'm not sure. I don't know. Has there been speculation prices on it?
Yeah, there's been a lot of speculation. There's been a lot of people saying that it could drop from anywhere from 700 or 500 to 700 because it is like they have different memory tiers, right? Like you can get a 2 terabyte version of it.
Okay.
So if it's like 2 terabytes for 700, is that something that you would be willing to pay?
I'd have to see. I mean, you know, we're already paying what, 4 to 5 on the console, so it's an extra 200. You know, I think it was going to be up with maybe $1,000.
See, and that's what I didn't want to say. That's what I didn't want to say because I feel like people are going, don't give them ideas. Like I'm going to say this: if it's $1,000, dude, I think I would still buy it. Like, that's where I'm at.
I mean,
but
I have to make some room for it. I mean, it's just a box. So.
I think, I don't think a lot of the players would be there with me on that. I think that if you priced it from 500 to 700, and you basically have your starter PC that can run, you know, up to 4K, and you can run a lot of these games and mod the games, and you can get emulators and run like the No Mercies, the, you know, all that cool stuff, like, and mod them, right? Like Conrad's just streamed, I think, I can't remember the name of the game, but it's a modded version of No Mercy. You can mod Here Comes the Pain. You can get all these games on the Steam Machine, right? You can just get emulators and emulate everything, which is fantastic. Like there's the sky's the limit really when it comes to PC in general. But I think that if you want to get players to turn away from other purchases of consoles, then you would definitely have to price that somewhere between $500 to $700.
Thank you, Conrad. It was WWF Legends Challenge 64.
There you go.
Jeez.
But anyway, I'm excited about the Steam Machine, and I'm definitely looking forward to picking that up. There's also a little, it's such a small feature, but man, I dig it so much because my son-in-law has a 3D printer, and it's the removable faceplate that you can get all the custom faceplates that you want for the Steam Machine. And dude, my son-in-law can print me off so much stuff for that, dude. And it's like I would have a custom theme every month with that thing, dude. It'd be dope. I'm excited for it, but I still need a price. If they price this like a full on PC, then obviously I'm not going to get it.
Steam Machine before World Tours at this point.
Steam Machine drops before GTA. That's a fact. that
GTA
is a fact.
On the Steam Machine.
No, I'm gonna have to rock GTA on the PS, man. I got to get that over there on the PlayStation. Drex, what's good, man? It says hasn't been around in a hot minute. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing great, man. James, how are you doing?
No, doing good. We got the holidays coming up, so Christmas shopping coming up. So
stoked for that. Not so much for the Christmas shopping, but stoked for the holidays.
Yeah, for the holidays.
The Box Criminal says WWE story designer and Deuce and Domino Cherry Chavo Guerrero, Hardy Boys, Mr. Kennedy, Zack Ryder. This boy coming in here saying the same thing every
Didn't
week.
someone mention that last week?
Yeah, that was the Box Criminal. He says it
had a
every
great, had a
single
great.
comment.
I thought it was a great gimmick. I thought it was a great theme song.
Yeah, he loved them.
Doing.
I think we will get Joe Hendry in 2K26. Perry Stark says it's good. Perry,
Yep,
welcome.
You will.
See here. Let's get rid of my faction mode. Let's get rid of this celebrity DLC. All wrestling. Tired of faction personas. I listen. I'm with you, but it's not going anywhere, man.
Yeah,
but
they just advertise. They just advertise on the Twitter page or X.
Yeah,
the whole NBA WWE 2K DLC pack. So
26 logos in black because the franchise is dead. Oh my goodness. If it doesn't have create a story designer mode, it's got to have something. We're going to get into that too. We're going to get into what this community. Listen, I can't speak for the community because I put out stuff on Twitter all the time, and the comments tell me that everybody is so divided on what they want exactly in this game. Like, you'll get some echoes of the stuff that, like, me, James, Conrad, JCSJ, Jess Bryan, a few of these other creators, like, you'll get echoes of what we all want. But at the same time, you'll get some other comments that are saying, yo, just give me show intros and I'm good. Like, yo, really? That's the only thing you could think of in, like, the next game that you would like as the addition?
Yeah.
Like, just show intros, like, that's crazy to me.
It's very, it's, for us, it's look at the whole picture, and then for some people it's, hey, I'm fine with the game. Just fix this one game mode, and then that's it. Hey, remove this and put this in, which it's always going to be that usual thing. Hey, I mean, there's a crowd that likes my faction. There's a crowd that diabolically hates it. Understandable, because we got to spend. I'm not a spender on that.
I definitely think the crowd that hates my faction it outweighs the crowd that likes it for sure.
Yeah,
in my opinion, but. Lonnie Universe, member for 17 months. This guy is going for 2 years, man. Wow. What is good, fam? Says channel member in the house. 2K26 is sounding crazy already. What changes do you think 2K should prioritize first? I mean, that's for me, dude. That's no brainer. James already knows where I'm going to go with this. Like, prioritizing gameplay over everything, because if they're prioritizing the island and my faction like they did for 24 or 25, I think you're just driving off more of your fan base, really. Like, I honestly believe that. I think that you're driving off more of your fan base by prioritizing these modes over the fan favorites, right? Like, because fans not only want a reason to play this game all year long, but they don't want it to just be my faction. I think that my faction killed my love for universe mode. Like, because now I'm hopping on the game, and instead of just playing the game to enjoy it and go to universe and setting up some of the characters that I've unlocked through my faction, I'm just basically on the hunt to get some of these cards. And I keep telling myself, as soon as I get Drew and Kane, I can add those themes to the in-game characters that I'm already using for universe, and then I'll play universe. But at the same time, I think, who am I kidding? Am I going to turn this game off as soon as I get Drew and Kane and go right back on skate? Like, what's happening,
Yeah. It's just like there's some things, like they're doing a trial and error thing, and it's like this, by the previous years, like they did the Bad Bunny pack, you did the John Cena farewell tour, hey, let's put Brock Lesnar in my faction. Hey, for you folks, I don't want to pay for it. Let's put him as a trial. You try him out. Let's see if you want to buy into it. I've noticed that, like, last year, a lot of love was going towards my faction. Now it's, all right, do a lot of love to the island, and then my faction is getting some love, but now it's not, it's so inconsistency. World tours, we're still waiting. Could be December, could be next year. I don't know.
It could be 26 at this point. Like, what's the point? Is what I'm saying. Like, do you think they dropped
the perfect time that you should drop it? I mean, the Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
You have, what is it, from 75 to 99? I don't know what the number is. I'll probably have to do some research on that. What the point?
Do you think that they dropped the 2 world tours just to kind of keep people afloat until next year, or?
I mean, it's kind of late, don't you think? It's already November. I mean, you could have had the summer to drop this.
It's pretty late, and there's been games come out that people are rocking with. You got Battlefield out
one
now.
Other thing, one other thing with the Penta 41 coming out, like you put them on a DLC restriction, so if you try to upload one and you try to download it, hey, you can't download it because it's under a my faction hold. So I don't know
Yeah.
what the reasoning with that. That was odd to me. If you want more targets, but you could just make it on the original one as is. So
Yeah.
nothing different about the entrance. Just has the what is it? The jacket, the WrestleMania patch on there. That's it.
His mask is different. There is some like different material that they mixed into it, so it does look good. But is it going to be easy to obtain? Like that's I don't think people are going to go out of their way to obtain it. Is what I'm saying
No,
with this one. So.
it's something with like one of those ultimate challenges. I believe someone mentioned to me. So I'm like, oh great, another one that I'm not gonna get. So next year it is.
Man, see, and that's a bummer, dude. But Lonnie, dude, hey, I appreciate you, man, rocking with us for 17 months. Like, that's crazy, dude. That's crazy. I appreciate you so much. Joe Compton with the $9.99 says, what's going on, TPWS fam? Which return did you think was better, Zack Ryder or Dolph Ziggler? I'm happy for Maxine Dupree and AJ Lee. Their story with Becky Lynch is pretty good. So for me, I'd have to say Zack Ryder, just because Dolph Ziggler, I don't know, he was cooked in WWE to me. Like that was one of those guys that I felt like could have been close to the next Shawn Michaels at the beginning. You know what I mean? Like he was just that good, and he had the it factor, right? And then they just beat him and beat him and beat him and beat him.
Yeah, his booking was very odd.
Yeah.
Him cashing in after WrestleMania was like, what are we doing here? And then he just loses the title to what was it? Del Rio, and the claim was that, oh, well, he's injury prone, and that's the reason we don't do it. And then he was just always held a mid card. Same with Zach. He was the same thing. He was an internet sensation.
Yeah.
And then what happened? He won the title of Mania, and then, all right, next night he lost it. So, they were both on the back burner. So,
Joe, I appreciate you, man. And I actually am, I'm happy for Maxine Dupree that she won some singles competition gold for the first time, and I want to say in her WWE career, right? Like she's never held.
She's
gold.
never won it. Coming a long way. It was
so,
what was it? Her and LA Knight doing that male model group, whatever it was called, and they ended up both champions. So
yeah, that's good, man. Congratulations to her, and it was good to see AJ Lee back on Raw last night. I actually really enjoyed Raw last night. It was fun. The Becky Lynch storyline, yeah, I seen that one coming. So yeah, thanks, man.
They had to move along with that. So.
What's good, Zay Riders?
Let
me see here. They could add I Quit match. Yeah, they could. I mean, I'm not really too big on like different match types. I feel like a lot of the match types that we have in the game now play the same. You know what I mean? Just different aesthetic placed on or around the ring.
So, and how are you going to do it? Is it going to be another mini game? Like, oh, you got to hit the yellow bar, and if you don't hit it after 3 times, oh, they just
button mashing it.
I quit. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I don't think it's worth it, but when was the last time they did an I Quit match on TV?
I mean, listen, I think it should be in the game. Like that's where I'm at. Like if they've done it on WWE TV, it should be in the game. I don't care if we don't do it, and we have done it recently, actually. So, but even if they don't do it, like thumbtacks, like what are we doing? Like we don't have that in a wrestling game except for Fight Forever. Like Fight Forever made their first game and then they put thumbtacks in. Why? Because it's part of wrestling. If it was in WWE's past, put it in the game.
We've had glass in the game. We literally have glass tables. Just put the thumbtacks. I don't
glass
care.
tables and light tubes.
You could put them in the backstage brawl. I guess that's probably the best we'll get. But in the ring would be nice.
SDD says WWE 2K25 is done for the year, folks. We'll see, man.
Oh, speaking of the attacks, I can't remember who posted it. Was it This Gen Gaming or somebody? It was because it was on the Wii, or I think it was on the Wii. It was supposed to be on the newer consoles that were supposed to get it. And then some executive decision went to the Wii only.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to ask Brian about that one of these times, man. I have to hit him up.
I wonder what the reasoning was. It was just a bag under the ring, and then the Legends of WrestleMania, or the Legends of WrestleMania one had it too.
Yeah.
It was under the steps.
Appreciate that, Conrad. Kawasaki was good, man. Good to see you. I need competition when it comes to wrestling. I just can't rely on 2K. Yeah, monopolies are not good.
That's why it worked for the Call of Duty franchise. Battlefield is in there, and I haven't bought the new Call of Duty, but I've heard it's buns.
Yeah, it does not look good. Like it does not look good. I skipped the last 2 Black Ops games, so I have skipped a lot of the Black Ops games. Black Ops
I
hasn't
don't need
been
to get
good since
frustrated
2.
and throw the controller to the wall. I've done
Yeah,
that during the Madden franchise.
I do want to get Battlefield. I still haven't picked that up yet, but I do want to get Battlefield because it
Black
looks
Friday is
fun.
around the corner, so we'll see.
We'll see if it comes down. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I doubt it.
Kawasaki, I appreciate that sub, man. Thank you so much, dude. This was that comment from earlier. I appreciate you, Connor. Pop Shot, what's good, man? Good to see you.
What's up,
E,
Pop
what's
Shot?
good?
E,
Appreciate you guys.
comments.
MJB, what's good? I hope it's on the Switch too. Roger Pace,
More
good
than
to see
likely.
you. Real Mr. Sunshine, what's good? Good to see
What's
you.
up, Sunshine?
Let me see here. I'm trying to get some people I haven't got. High hopes that we'll end up letting everyone down. Yeah. Well, could be right, Colby. I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Mike, what's good, man? Hey, guys. Hope y'all are doing well. Question: do you think the next gen is going to be the next big graphic update? I'm not saying anything against the graphics now, though. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I would hope that like some hair physics and stuff get better for 26, you know, because look, we've had a few years. I mean, we should have some upgrades anyway. Every year you should have some good graphic upgrades.
How many times have we had wrestlers' hair? How many times have we had wrestlers like hair and hair up and then just take a couple body slams and their hair pulls out? So
yeah,
I mean, there's a lot of fixes.
But you could be right, Mike. We could be waiting till the next gen, so we'll see. What's good, Warzone? Good to see you.
What's up, Warzone?
Zebra World? What's good, yo? What's good, guys? Hope all is well. God bless you. Have been waiting for the new episode. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. We almost didn't stream tonight. We almost did not stream tonight.
Thank you, Xavier Woods, for this.
Jacoby, what is good, man? Thanks for the $1. If you want to say something, I'll pop up your question right now, man. Just let me know. Joe Compton with another $9.99 says, let me put this in perspective. Maxine won a singles title before Chad Gable and before we got GTA 6.
I think he won the speed title. I mean, I know people don't want to count it, but it's in their books.
Yeah,
I think
he
won it.
It counts. That's true.
But yeah, I know. No one cares about the speed title.
Yeah.
Sorry to say that.
Man. That's hard to think about, like Chad Gable, man, not getting like some real singles gold. It sucks.
Yeah, I don't know how he should have beat, Sammy, and then they just made him Super Sammy, so I don't know what the reasoning was with that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Conrad. El Grande won it. All right.
E says, how many followers did they lose? They lost a good like 40,000, I want to say. Like a good 40,000 followers. And that's just on X. I don't know about their Instagram. I don't know about Facebook or YouTube, but crazy.
Maybe
DJ
they do
Britton,
the
what's good,
SmackDown
man?
change and go to 3 hours and do something dramatic for the game.
Yeah. Matt Lopez says, I need Vikingo, Psycho Clown, Dr. Wagner, and 2K26. Yeah, that'd be cool. Vikingo alone would rule,
they've shown him on main roster TV, so with
Think it's too early for that My Rise wish list? No, absolutely not. Pump the wish list. Listen, it's never too, like when 2K26 drops, if you're still looking forward to 2K27, it's never early to get a wish list in, man. The first wish list videos that I made were like 2 months after 2K23 dropped. That's when I first started making wish lists for 24. And I know a lot of people will be like, man, this game just dropped. And you're already, I promise you, as soon as that game drops for 26, they are working on 27. So like you want to get them wish lists in as much as you can, dude, because if they're looking at your comments and they're looking at your videos, then that's what they can base it off of. Hey, listen, look at the engagement. This guy has this video up about this wish list, and a lot of people are echoing that in the comments. Maybe we should put this in. You know what I mean? Like that's how they decide on some of this stuff.
That's how they have to do it for the NBA game. That's how it is for Madden, NHL, etc. Like those, because they're just yearly titles. They got to look at, all right, what's in depth? What did we miss in this game to put in next year's? Like, and you're trying to control both games. 25 updates, 26 material.
Yeah, for sure. Dark Dirty Dom Yeet. What's good, man? Good to see you. There's a lot going on right there. Let's see here. I'm trying to get some people that didn't get to comment yet. Ryan Wood, man, what's good? Hi, Jesse. What is your thoughts on EA Sports sold to WWE investor? Um,
Saudi.
yeah, we'll see. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot in that. It's not just to one investor, but yeah, Piff is part owner of of EA Sports now. I'm curious to see what games come out with the new purchase, and we'll have to go from there. But as of right now, we're still on 2K, right? Like I don't think WWE's selling the rights anywhere else yet. And listen, man, I still want this game to be sold to 2K as much as it's frustrating people, but it would have to take a lot more than what's happening lately for me to want this franchise to go elsewhere, just because I know the team working on this franchise. So I just feel like it's in better hands where it's at. How do you feel, James?
Yeah, I mean, I know people go back and forth. Well, 2K this, EA that. I'm like, regardless, you're gonna get screwed either way. Like, well, trust me, EA's looking at this My Faction material, even if they're not. That's an investment there. Like, they can do a lot more with it. I don't know what they would call it. Maybe something like WWE My Team. Just like
Yeah.
all the EA games. I think you would get more constant updates. I guess you would say. Um, let's see where that goes. Maybe you would probably just get new gen console on them. I mean, they're still phasing it out. I know they have the on the NHL game was the only one. Someone correct me, but I think Madden is on both. Same with college football. Someone double check that for me if you can. I mean, 2K. I mean, I don't know how much more EA really can do. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe control outlets would be a little different. You'd probably get more base matchmaking online. I don't know. And then Saudi in the mix. I don't know what they would do. I'm curious what they're gonna come out of this. We just saw they're purchasing. They're trying to get into the entertainment business too. They're just
Oh yeah.
controlling everything.
Yeah. Review King, what's good, man? Billy Martin, what is good? Let's see here.
Yes, that's what I based it off of. I mean, they already did that for the NBA
Tyson, what's good?
franchise.
What's good, brother? Good to see you.
What's up, Dreg?
Warzone TV, 2K needs to leave that last gen in the dust. I agree. Besides the stuff I've mentioned before, but they really need to fix that AI. Stop making them so predictable. So the AI was good. I think the patches is what messed with the AI originally, because originally that AI was fantastic for 25, and the patches just downgraded them back to the same AI we were dealing with in 24. I don't know what sets that off or what changes it, but it's weird. Like halfway through the year, or even just a couple months within the game, it's pretty brutal, to be honest,
Yeah,
man.
like when it comes to the
It's
My
good,
Faction
dad bod.
challenges that are really difficult, like the AI is top notch. They know what they're doing. Like, hey, get a pin right away. You already didn't finish. On regular base, they
Yeah,
like you said, it's the most predictable thing. Starting the turnbuckle, turn you out, wake up
yeah,
tots every one move.
yeah.
Too much.
The referee is really slow to count. Alex says, yeah, that's true. Respect. Fight Forever had cool stuff. Yeah, no, Fight Forever had amazing stuff. There's a lot of stuff in Fight Forever
There
that
was
was
some groundbreaking
great.
material that 25 decided to fall into, which understandable.
Yeah. Stolen Tube, what's good, man? Would like an Inferno match, more weapons, weapon physics, and more backstage arenas like the ones in 2K20. Yeah, I'd like the backstage stuff to connect. You know what I mean? Like to connect to each other, have multiple rooms to visit throughout the backstage. I think that would be the
Yeah, do a
coolest
cutscene,
form
do
of action
cutscenes
for
during
that.
the match. Like if there's a interview going on, and you brawl into it, and that superstar just randomly gets involved. Like there's a lot you can do, kind of like a free
Yeah,
roam.
yeah. Conrad's telling me to here get a couple of these comments.
Yeah, of course. Inferno match. Geez, what was I think the last time we saw one was what, Bray and Kane. That was the last one I saw in person. Let me scroll up here. What mode would you take out? Showcase. Thumbs down. I unless they put like Roads to WrestleMania, sure, but Showcase is just not it. It's not it. It's like in a sense, it's like the My Faction. It's a chore. Like, hey, get this mold done and that's it. It's a one time thing. My Faction is All right, log in, see what there is. That's it. Get your bonus up. Let me check this out, guys. Bear with me. Um, Here we go. Yo, what's up, Pro Wrestling Shoot? What would you like in 2K26? I would love the WWE draft or I Quit match. The draft. I mean, I know we've always made fun of it, of what draft. Um, the last game that had like a cool looking draft, I think it was the season mode, was it Shut Your Mouth. Um, that was a good one. It was like what, Flair and Vince. That was a cool one. So I wouldn't be opposed to a draft. I'm not sure where you would put it. I don't know. Interesting. EA taking WWE could open up 2K for AEW if the parties are willing / available. I mean, they're open for business. 2K would do it, I think. I mean, I don't see why not. What other wrestling game is there? I mean, we're obviously waiting for the 2 other wrestling games. We haven't really had competition since Fight Forever. The TNA game was a bust. You had the new was the New Japan Pro Wrestling one, or Five Pro Wrestling. Sorry. That's about it. We haven't had nothing really compete with them. It helps though. I mean, Fight Forever really put a big influence onto the game.
Yeah, I would love that that engine that they have to be built upon. To be honest, like I think it could be something really cool later on. Roger says, Jesse, the only reason I'll buy 2K26 is if they make my GM fully customizable with logos, created arenas, cause, and music. That's a big ask, man. I don't know if they're going to do that. I think that they need to. Well, I don't know why that's not an option anyway, but they need to. That's for sure. Jesse, how do you beat Cody Rhodes' bots?
That one,
in
just have
the
patience
island?
and just have patience. Honestly, beat him up outside the ring, I guess. Cheese him as much as you can. I mean, I get it's frustrating if you're still on that. Yeah.
For sure. I'm finally caught up with these comments. Yusuf, what's good, man? He says, damn, I almost missed the stream. How y'all doing? We're doing good, dude. I'm doing good.
Doing good, yeah.
I'm doing good,
just made
man.
it
I'm glad.
just in time.
Yeah. For sure, man. There is no one else out there with institutional wrestling game knowledge. Yeah, that's what sucks is like we only have the team that we have, right, over in Visual Concepts, but everybody in Visual Concepts does have the wrestling knowledge, and that's kind of where we're at with it, unfortunately. Hey, thanks for the $5. He says, just wanting to say in WWE 2K26, they should have the China from 2K22 to 2K24, the black top version, and the WWE 2K25 version in WWE 2K26. So you're wanting multiple versions of China in 2K26. Listen, I'm a advocate for multiple attires for these wrestlers and have attire slots, right? Like not multiple models in the game, but multiple attire slots. Like that's what I miss. I miss like going through the different attires in wrestling games, and rather than
it's a lot more organized.
Yeah. Rather than like picking, I don't know, multiple versions of somebody to be in a universe mode or something.
Exactly. And I think it's difficult. I don't know if they could fix this. Like, I think was it Firefly Bray? He was under the Firefly Funhouse one, and instead of the Swamp one, you got the Eder theme song. So I don't know if that's a difficulty with the coding of, hey, you got to have this one with this theme song, this one with this. I don't know if it's a mixed bag.
It would. Listen, man, get it together. Figure it out. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of where I'm at with it. Like figure it out. Like I don't care how difficult it is. Figure it out. Like that's what people are paying for your game for. You know what I mean? Like we're not the game designers, you guys are, but we're telling you what we want in this game. That's what we want. I don't want 50 different John Cenas. Give me one John Cena and have 50 different attires. You know what I mean? Like it's easier to pick through. So that way, like when I put this superstar in my universe mode or my GM mode or whatever, as I go to play with him, I can choose the attire that I want right from that menu rather than, oh, hey, let me remove this John Cena from universe mode so I can put in this version of John Cena to tell this story. And then all of his stats go all over the place, right? It messes everything up in your universe mode, your stats that you built, everything. It just doesn't make any sense. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. But
Sunshine, thank you for that. SVR 2009, the WWE 13 had alternative tires in the model selection, so no excuses.
Yeah, Absolutely.
that was the time. Yeah, that would be a nice
Absolutely.
touch.
Great comment.
Just, I mean, it shouldn't be that difficult. I mean, you put the different render. If it's
Yeah.
John Cena from '03, okay, the stats should be a little different, and just have the theme song attached to it. Um, it's a pain in the butt. Like, okay, like you said, the John Cena. I don't need like the red, yellow, orange, green, all of the shirts and different attires. Like, just put it all in one mix. Just make the main one as the main one, and then all the other ones.
Yeah. Backstage promos and free roam is what DJ Brenton wants. Stolen Tube says, weirdly using a running finisher and Sig. Help me with Cody bots. There you go. It helps. It helps him. Yep. I do believe that my character had a running finisher as well on the island. I haven't played the island in a while. I'll have to go back and check it out. I still need to finish season 4 before
really
5.
Nothing different except
I can't. You know what stopped me? I can't find on finding the truth. I can't find out where to go.
I think it's you mentioned that to me, and I think I was doing something. It's like on the
I can't
floor
find
by
him.
the island. It's by like that wall with a Roman statue.
With the Romans, what is?
No, it's like a piece of paper, I believe, on the floor or something.
No. That's different. That's a different part. I'm in season 4.
Okay, it's somewhere. I'll have to look it up for you.
I don't know where it's at or where I need to go. Like, dude, it's terrible. Like,
like
there's
an
no
arrow, point me somewhere. I don't.
Yeah,
need to
there's
go
no direction at all. It's like,
there's
here,
not even
solve
a HUD
this
or
mystery.
anything. Like, give me a GTA little HUD in the corner. Like, okay, this is this direction. Give me what's the. I don't want to go around the whole map just to go to this part. Just let me guide me.
Yeah, it's like, dude, I can't wait to be done with the island just to be done with it. Like, this has been brutal. It's treacherous, man. Like, I don't like it. I have not enjoyed the island at all. And it was something that I was actually optimistic about going into 2K25. I was like, yo, the island's going to be dope. Like, we're going to be able to do some different stuff. No, you can't do anything. Like, it's not fun. It is not a fun mode at all, dude. And I'm not looking forward to its sequel counterpart coming in 2K26. Like, it's just something that I'm not looking forward to. He says, seems like an interface thing. Why can't they update it? I'm not a game dev, so I don't have those answers. The Rotten Gamer on YouTube. Yo. Been a few weeks since I was able to catch the cast. Good to see you guys. Good to see you as well, man.
What's good?
Welcome back. I'm glad you're back in the chat. He says, I hope 2K keeps the license. They are the only ones with experience. Any other company would change more or on my faction. Also, I think there are some employees, they genuinely care. They do. I believe all the employees, like the game devs themselves, I believe the game devs care. You know what I mean? The company, I don't know. I haven't met everybody in the company. But the game devs that I know, they care.
I completely understand the whole my faction hatred over it. Like, expand it more. Like, if you want people to play it and they don't want to play this particular mode, brand it out. Like, if I want to play universe mode, hey, give me some VC, give me some my faction points. If I don't want to go through the course and do this, let them do what they want. Don't force it just to one mode.
Yeah. Zebra says, I need weapon physics. I don't care about roster or graphics, or I will go as far as saying I don't care about create a story. What? If the gameplay isn't fun, then I don't care, honestly. I think that should get us into it, man. Like, listen, create a story is one of those modes that I believe can keep relevancy with players all year long because you can consistently download new stories, play through new stories. You're constantly watching a new story unfold, or you're creating them yourself and having tip-top content, right? Especially for content creators, man. Like, I couldn't tell you how many creative story videos we would pull off here on the channel.
Oh, yeah,
like that would be so much fun, in my opinion.
Expand it. I know you got the super chat. Expand it. Like, hey, put more My Rise material. Put another extended story. Put more, hey, you can do this cutscene with this DLC pack. Give me, like we have mentioned with the DLC, you get the superstars, you get additional moves, and that's it. Give us arenas. Give me more material over this. Give me... and they try to branch it out. Well, here's a My Faction DLC. Here's this and that. Branch it out more if you want people to play this mode. There hasn't really been much updates for my GM mode, so
Crazy. Bobcat Lewis with the $5 says, hey, want to say happy holidays, my dogs. Update, I'm still working on the book, and it should be done sometime in the middle of 2026. It's coming out great. That's great to hear, man. Listen, if you're selling it or there's a way to buy it, let me know, because I'm going to pick that up, dude. I've been hearing about this book for over a year now, and I'm excited. I want to see what you're cooking up, brother. So let me know, man.
I want indulge.
Maybe you support me. I want to support you. I will read it. I've never been a book guy, but lately I've been reading a lot. So, yeah, I will definitely hop into that, man. Let me know. Keep me updated. And good luck on that too, man. That creativity is hard. That's not a...
Yeah, shout out to Joe for giving me the book. What was it, a couple months ago for Killer Cross? So
yep, I still got it right here, man. Right here. I haven't read it yet. I don't want to like ruin the pages because he got me an autographed version. Let's see if I got it.
Mint condition.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Shout out to Carrion, Killer Cross. The red edition. Yep.
He will be missed. So, yeah. Bummer he's not in the next game. So, but you never know. Some things could be.
I'm actually going to buy the audio version of this because I want to get through the book, but I don't want to read this and ruin it.
Just a little crinkle.
I want to put that in my collection. That's what I want to do for sure.
Yeah, frame it up or wherever you put it.
Yeah, let me see here. They don't. He said they don't care enough. Maybe not, man. I don't know. Give me Peacemaker for sure.
That would be a nice addition.
If it were up to me, I would just hand the entire game to Brian Williams. He's made GOAT games before. Brian Williams would not appreciate that. Brian Williams loves his team. Trust me. Like it's not a Brian Williams show. You know what I mean? Like Brian Williams is dope, and he's definitely my favorite gameplay developer for wrestling video games of all time. But he would tell you himself that his team has his back and he loves working with his team. So he's not a one-man show at all. There's a lot of people. He wouldn't
want that. He likes his creative freedom outside the world instead of the game all day.
Yeah, dude. Can you imagine how stressed poor Brian would be if he had just the reins for everything?
I will mention to him, what are the chances we get Tony back in the game? Tony the Soldier was the best. I mean, that's probably not the right time, but yeah.
Create a story would be cool, but I saw some people making crap that's weird or racist or just horny. Yeah. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks.
Yeah, I mean,
but unfortunately you're going to get that. Yeah.
Remember Creative Sign, the minute they mentioned them, like, yeah, those were not a thing. I know it's here to stay.
You got to find the right creators that are making legitimate stories. That's the thing I'll tell you. I'm not going to like sit here and say, hey, you're not going to run into some weird stuff, because you will. I remember downloading some weird stuff back in the day. So it is what it is.
Yeah, there's some weird words. And then there's some that actually try to make the current material.
Yeah. Terrell Diggs says, I think CM Punk should be front cover WWE 2K26. I think so too. I honestly think it's time. It's been long enough. What WWE 13, right?
I mean, yeah, 13? I mean, there is another superstar. I don't know when he's coming. Jericho might be asking, hey, put me on there. I'm coming back. I'm a big deal. Let me get my
He's just on the front cover of 2K26. Hi, guys. Yeah, no. I'm good.
With Jericho Cruz in the background.
I'm good. Yo, give me that Jericho Cruz arena, though. That'd be dope. Guilty confession, I actually like the island, but I only play single player, though. Man,
I'm sorry.
Kudos to you, Jay.
I'm sorry, just the high guy things. Like the minute he mentioned, oh, yeah, I tried to trademark high guys. I'm like, there's no way that's gonna get trademarked.
Yeah, you're not getting approved on this one, dude. Yeah. Off of that guilty confession, Jay, hey, man, you're a better man than me, brother, because I cannot stand the island. I don't like the goofy storylines. I don't like none of that. I don't like the dialogue. Now I'm not even listening to the dialogue. I've seen enough.
I just clicked X. All right, keep it going.
Skipping through. Yep. Yeah, just take me to the match, dude. Let me get done with this. I'm not even having fun.
I don't care what X, Y, and Z. I don't care. Oh, Xavier's bot's doing this. I don't care. Just get me done. Let me resume to my regular schedule thing.
It's a shame that the Wyatt 6 faded out. Yeah. I mean, listen, some things just don't work as well, right? Additional features for Hell in a Cell matches, and let us see the roof panel hanging there after someone falls through Some of the same with the side panels. Yeah, I agree. Those are details that should be in there. Details are always nice, man. Always.
If you're
nice.
gonna give us like an old rendition of the Hell in a Cell match, give us where the it's not so pain in the butt to get out of the cage. Give us the Here Comes the Pain one, where you just kick the door instead of you gotta slam someone through there.
Devin, I think I'm on the second part. I don't know where I'm at with this thing anymore, dude. On the R-Truth stuff, like I cannot wait to be done with this. But if somebody could help me with that, like just tell me where I need to go so I can finish this story. No pun intended to Cody Rhodes. I'm ready to finish my story, dude. Like put this island out of its misery. You know what I mean? Like I'm done with the games. It's ridiculous at this point. We should get past My Rise cutscenes in universe mode. I agree. Podium for belts, AJ Lee, all the MFT, Zack Ryder, more match types. The Godfather of wrestling video games, Conrad said. I'm waiting for that horror game, OD. Yeah, I'm waiting for Halloween. I want to play that Halloween game.
Yeah. Do you know any date on that? That would be awesome to get though.
I think they do have a date, but I'd have to go look it up, man. Like it's definitely one of the games that's on my list though. To be able to hear the character's voice when they promo, that'd be dope.
That would be nice.
Yeah, I see that Go Niners comment in here, Chuck Finn. Hate you. No,
the Niners.
Yeah, it's not Niners, man. Fooled you. It's Seahawks in red.
I won't mention my team because they stink, so I'm just waiting for the first draft pick.
Yeah, the Seahawks will drop the ball too, man. It's always been the same. Also the same people who make the 2K games are also the same people who make the THQ games. No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. There's a couple people from the THQ side that are in there. Going the long way.
Oh, jeez.
There's a couple people from THQ that are in the game, but not everybody. There's a lot of people that are new. Cornell never worked on the THQ games.
The funny thing, Conrad, with the Corn the Long Way, the minute like Topspin came out, I'm like, are they going to put create a sign in there? And that one particular comment he told us, like, I'm not going to repeat it on the air, but yeah, I think you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Scott the Bearer says, create a pay-per-view / PLE mode back from the SmackDown versus Raw series, please. That would be fun too. I think I've seen a lot of people asking for that. Just give me a proper CM Punk showcase. Just want to beat Just Incredible. Just beat Just Incredible.
Just Incredible. Hey, shout out to him. I think he posted something. He was like 1,000 days sober. I think it was him. So shout out to him.
Yeah. All right. I don't know, man. I don't know. That guy's done some sketchy stuff over the years. I mean,
so is Marty Jannetty, you know.
I pray for him. I hope he gets well, but you know what I mean? He'd be asking fans for money and stuff.
Has he done that?
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's done a lot of crazy stuff, but
he's just incredible.
Like, yeah. Just a bum. No, I'm just kidding. That was me. Forgive me, Lord. Or maybe Jey Uso should be front cover WWE 2K26.
Yeah,
Jey
you
Uso
can tell this one
cover.
over here. If that was the case and he was on the cover, she would go bananas. So
Jug Talk says, I'm with the homie Jesse. The island is buns. Yeah. I'm not a fan, dude. I'm not a fan. If I had a wish list, I would wish that somehow we get some TNA packs, some AAA packs, new legends that never been in the game before instead of recycled wrestlers. Yeah, I agree. Bring me Demolition and Legion of Doom, man, and the Rockers. I want the Rockers in the game. Midnight Express.
Give us that
Rock and Roll.
Give us
Express.
that old Conan attire, the one we wore in WWE. You know, the character
was
wasn't great.
Again? Something Moon.
Something. Jeez, I have to look it up.
What was it? It was like something Moon. I can't remember.
Which I don't know if he likes talking about it.
It was so whack. It was bad. Wyatt Six might work in TNA. Max Moon, yeah. Wyatt Six might work in TNA or give them Jeremy Borash as their agent. He's good with the weird stuff. That's true.
Yeah, he worked well. He knows a lot of material. So, I mean, you got Abyss over there in WWE. I don't know if he can probably throw some
He
things.
says the bombardment of these ads. Hey, brother, I got to make money, dude. You know what I'm saying?
And TNA, YouTube's got to make money.
Watch that ad. You watch that ad.
Or pay your $6.99 ad blocker.
Yeah. Oh
Thank you,
man.
TikTok, for no ad blocks.
Oh man, I will have to hear that faction name MFT in 26. I hate that name. I think it's really dumb.
Oh, with the
Huge Halloween,
MJF front.
huge Halloween fan. Can't wait. It's coming out in September. There you go. Next year?
Oh, right before. Yeah, it has to be next year. I figured it was
Oh
going to be.
goodness.
Unless it gets delayed like a GTA.
Next September, yeah. MJB says it too. If we get Zack Ryder DLC, I hope it's his attire from WWE 11. I kind of felt like I was watching wrestling WWE from like 2010 last night. Like you,
In a sense, yeah.
Zack Ryder, you had Sheamus in the ring, you had John Cena. Like it was AJ Lee was there.
They did some good things, like Gunther. They gave him the old ring music. Thank you. They didn't Def Rebel him, so hopefully they're gone. I know their contract's
cool.
yeah, I was like, all right, that's the Smitter song, but not with the whole, people are already making fun of it. He was gonna say, "I am the ring general."
Give me the Saudi Prince's DLC. I'm gonna beat that fool down if
you know what? And I wonder,
beat down.
They don't have any investment. I know, obviously, with the company. Oh yeah, I don't know. I think he would just tell people, "Do not put that on the air. Do not put that on a video, or I will." Yeah.
they limit it to where it's like you can only play as him. You can't play against him. You're like, what?
Oh jeez. He may never lose. You can never play against him. If he's in a tag match, he may not get pinned or submitted.
Yeah, more universe mode cutscenes and promo choices, how it was in WWE 2K19. Would like to see Raven in the game. Quote the Raven nevermore. Yeah, Raven
would be cool.
Yeah. What's good, Gabe? Good to see you.
What's up, Gabe?
Hope you're doing well. Are we gonna have to wait till PS6 for custom music? Maybe I'll get that Steam box after all. The Steam. I like that Steam box.
Steam box, Steam
or
machine,
the Steam Cube. I've heard the Steam Cube as well.
The Steam Cube.
Yeah. So that's another thing for the Steam machine. I'm telling you, another win. I think that we are not getting these themes because I think I'm gonna be honest, man. I think that 2K is hoeing us, bro. I think they're hoeing us because they want to lock these themes behind my faction. I honestly think that that's their selling point because I don't think people would care as much if it was just like McIntyre 10 and we already had the theme in, right? Like I don't think they would care as much. It's like, oh, we already got the theme, but they know we want the theme. Like that's what it is. Like they know that's what we want. Like nobody cared about Drew McIntyre in 2010. Like nobody cared about him. You know what I'm saying? So I think that it comes down to they could integrate like a Spotify or an Apple Music or something within there. Madden does it, right? What is it? Madden? Who has the integration with Spotify?
I think it's what is it? FIFA, or is it whatever it's called now? Football
One of those
Club.
sports games have it. You know what I mean?
It's Godfather theme.
I think it's Madden, bro. I think it is Madden. And I think that that's the reason why we don't have that kind of music, dude, is because they're trying to lock these behind paywalls. Like that's prove me wrong, 2K. You know what I mean?
Football Club. Okay, that's what I thought it was.
Prove me wrong,
FC.
2K. Like give us a Spotify integration, and I'm telling you, like that would be the biggest W. That would be something that people have been waiting for the longest time. We could use whatever themes we want on custom characters, on the in-game superstars. We can have every theme, dude. Give us that Spotify integration.
Nice addition. Remember they had it on the 360 and it was cool. You know,
Crazy,
you couldn't rock with it online, understandable, but you can
Who
hear it on
cares?
your side. I didn't care. My opponent doesn't need to hear what I jam it to.
Yeah, who cares? We skipped entrances online anyway for the most part, unless it was creator wrestlers.
Cube, I do not know if MLB Show does custom music. I'd have to check. I
Is
don't
Marty
know.
still
Maybe.
kicking? Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I haven't looked. Well, I don't have him added or anything. I don't know what he's doing on Facebook.
Terrell says, "What's your favorite WWE video game?" SmackDown versus Raw 2011. That will always be my favorite.
I'm always toss up 06 and 07. It's a toss up.
For online, I would say 07. If we're talking online gameplay only, 07 was my favorite. But
yeah,
game as a whole, definitely SmackDown versus Raw 2011.
We come from the times like '06 when there was no microphones. There was if you remember, old school gamers here, there was a chat box you could write in, and then it was just you put the lobby up and it would say who's in there, and you
Yeah.
people were cowardly back then. Oh, you can boot this person out of your rank match. I've never heard of that until they don't do that nowadays. Now it's just you back out.
You should be able to do that still.
I'm trying to boost
give me
here.
the
Get out of my
ability to
way.
boost. Yeah, give me the ability to boost. I'm trying to boost.
And that's another thing. I don't
Running
know
two
who I
Xboxes
played.
over here.
Two Xboxes.
Yo, seriously, like the cross gen, they run cross gen, bro. I'm boosting. I got
Oh, geez.
I got
yeah,
Xbox Series X. And I got the PlayStation
Oh, geez.
5.
You know what's
Steam
atrocious,
machine. Let's
too?
go.
A Steam machine. Was I don't know who I played. He watched some material, but I played him on my faction rank because they usually play it to get the single card that's on there. I don't get like the top tier one. And he had told me like, oh yeah, if you back out before you get pinned, you don't get a loss, and and it's a lot of points if you get D-ranked a lot. And I'm like, really? My faction has that? Like that's even broken too? Um, yeah, it's a match. Hair match, retire match, Hall of Fame in 2K26. I'm surprised we don't have that. A hair match.
Doesn't yeah. The hair match. Look, I think that like something that I've always thought would be fun is something that you can do back in like I think it was what are they VP Virtual Pro Wrestling, where you can rip off their mask, a luchador's mask.
Really? Oh yeah, that would be a nice twist.
I think it was in Virtual Pro. I can't remember what game it was, but I'm thinking Virtual Pro. That would be dope. Like just
there's a
rip
lot
off
of
the mask at the end or something.
What is it? I haven't played it, and I should grab it on the Switch. It was the Wrestling Empire, and you could do a career mode, and if you literally do a hair versus hair match, if you beat whoever or you lose it, it will not let you equip any hair or anything, and they still play as that the whole entire match or throughout their career as well. So,
what was it?
Shout out to Wrestling Empire, MK Dickey.
Oh, really?
Conrad knows he is. I know he's
That's
a big troll
awesome.
sometimes. Yeah, you should try it out. New Legacy, I'm telling you, they used to play it a lot. They used to binge watching them, and they used to do the craziest things. Even had, and you would have someone. It would go to your career mode, and if someone gets beat down really bad, oh hey, such and such has passed away, and they would literally be gone.
For sure,
they would go that extreme into it.
What's up, y'all? Now that Ziggler made an appearance on Raw, does that open up a possibility of him being back in 2K26, but under my island like Goldberg or Nikki Bella? It would depend on contract status, man, and what kind of deal they could work out with TNA. I don't know how that legally works for video games, but we'll have to see, dude. We'll have to see. No more BS is DLC. Mr. Sunshine, yeah. If we get custom music back, I will replace all my entrance songs with AI Def Rebel tracks. With AI Def Rebel tracks?
I will say there is some AI music that blows my mind. And then there's Def Rebel.
Raw last night was like seeing the nursing homes letting their elderly out. So many good memories. Dang. I am one of those guys that's just like, I can't wait to see Cena retire, like just to be done with it. Last night, his match was fun, but I've just never been a big Cena guy, man. Like, so seeing him last night on TV, I'm just like, man, I just can't wait for this guy to be done. Like, I'm over it.
I'm mixed with it,
Just
like, because, he was a big upbringing for me, and then I was kind of getting into the anti-Cena crowd. I get it. Right now he's in a good position. Did he need the title? It was a Grand Slam thing. Dom's got other stuff to focus on. You put him in a good phase. Dom's a hell of a athlete. He's gonna go a long ways. His father's proud of him.
Yeah.
I'll put it bold right here. I think he actually beat Cena for the title in his hometown.
Yeah, I think Dom does too.
I mean, it's
I
in
called
San
that
Diego,
last night with
so
the wife too. I was like, yeah, Dom's beating him.
He has to. So.
Come upon the whole train, dude. So many themes would be added. I'm telling you. Give me that Spotify.
Yeah,
Give me that Spotify. I'm telling you.
Right.
Oh,
right to censor, right? Can we put them in the game? But besides, who?
yeah. My iPod was my life with that custom music. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
But you would have to worry about naughty people having the wrong sounds on entrances and wild. Yeah, but you wouldn't hear it online. That's what I'm saying. Like you could do, I mean, you could do that now. Like anybody can record or capture an entrance and then just add their own music on a video, right? Like you can put that now. You can't play the game with custom music, but even back when we used to have custom music, you couldn't take that feature online, if that makes sense. Like you just couldn't.
It was just on one side. Yes, I understand that. Same with the superstars already made. Like, you know, there was already like people uploading nude calls to the community creations. There was you know, create a sign. I mean, I don't know how many times I've seen the Vince ones up there, or yeah, Corn the Lawn Way. You know, I mean, that was yeah.
What's good, Anthony? Good to see you, brother.
What's good, Anthony?
Imagine the TNA packs we get on 2K26 is only full of ex-WWE wrestlers, the Iconics, Ziggler, Eric Young. They're all ports from 2K22 and 2K23 and 20.
I wouldn't be shocked with that, Ace. I mean,
no.
Remember they made a big deal. Oh well, they brought a TNA title. It's Mickey James. Yeah, but there's a TNA. It's Mickey James. It's not a different TNA superstar. Oh well, they're on TV. They're in NXT. Like you know. The best we got from, like, I'm trying to think who has came from TNA that was not ever on their roster, not really big, and I can't think of it. Mr. Iguana from AAA. That's about it.
I'm not sure.
Joe Hendry on WrestleMania, but that's about it.
That's Joe Hendry. That's as far as it goes. But they were already planning on poaching Joe Hendry just like they did what's her name? Old girl, what's her name?
For who? What, with Joe Hendry right now?
Yeah. Who's
Thea?
No. The one they got a while ago.
What, Jordan Grace?
Jordan Grace, yeah. Sorry. Couldn't think of her name. They
I wouldn't be shocked. Talent, I wouldn't be shocked if they put Santino maybe in my rise. He was obviously known. You haven't seen him on my main roster, but Santino
John
was
Chain,
whatever. Shout out to
did you
Santino.
see Little Yachty show SVR06 on the PSP when the camera was on him on Raw last night?
Yeah, I did see that. Shout out to him. So no mentions of it. Like,
all I want for match types is 3 stages of hell. I just don't know how that would work. 3 stages of hell could be easy to incorporate. I'm surprised they don't have it in now. The only match type I really care about, and I'll say it until I'm blue in the face, the only match type I would really like to see in a video game is dog collar match. I want to see a dog collar match make its way to the franchise, or like a strap match, right? Like the 4, or what does WWE call it? 4 corners match or whatever it is.
Texas bull rope.
So many like different variations of this match. It would be fun, I think.
Yeah. As for 3 stages of hell, like, they have not incorporated that match since what, Triple H and Shawn? Like, I don't know why that was a one-time thing. And I get it's a lot for the athletes. I'm like, you could have done it with a couple of these grudge matches. You could see Punk and Drew go at it for 3 matches.
Yeah,
I think, you know, I think they got the athleticism to do it.
E says no other sports game would ship without stuff like hair mask match. They should treat WWE like any other game. Where are the checkpoints and showcase matches? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I agree, dude. Like, I don't know. All I've heard for the longest time is like, well, it's a licensing issue, or it's we can't mess with their likeness, and all this other stuff. It's like, dude, it's pro wrestling. Like, we've seen like
it's a video game,
bald,
like, and it's AI game at this point, and I get it. Shout out to Roxanne Perez. Like, if you post anything on here, you get like a violation, because I know people have been really prancing on her big time. So.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there was like predatory material. They would post photos of her, like, well, I'm not going to go that far, but you know what I'm talking about. Like, AI is a dangerous world. And
like just deep fake photos or something.
Yeah, deep fake photos, or her just in a bra or underwear. It was just very, and people were getting like notched on it on X. Like, if you have anything material, even if it's positive, they were taking it down.
Oh, wow.
So, she's been through, poor girl, she's been through a lot with that.
I like Mickey James, or M. Dickey Games, but he needs to log off Twitter, he says. I haven't.
Dick, he put some smart aleck things. He's like, oh, this game has that. I wonder who had that first. He says some smart ass
Oh,
things. I don't know I don't know now if there's other stuff he said that he has said. I don't know about that.
yeah. Cannot wait for the UPW game, but they're really worrying me because they're charging just to get updated with news. Yeah, they got a whole, but that I mean it's funding them. You know what I mean? It's an independent artist that's putting on this game, right? Like it's an indie developer, so you have to be really patient with these guys, man. With indie developers, they need more time. They don't have full teams, you know.
It's tough, but I understand. Like, okay, GTA, I get it. There's a lot of rage. Like, oh, they delayed it more. I'm like, well, I mean, the AEW game got very, very frantic about it, and they just released it, and there was a lot of bad into it because people. I get it. We're hungry for other wrestling. I get it, but I do want the best at the end of the day. So, do what you got to do. I'm not the one making the game, so I can't tell you how to do it.
Story creation will be fire. More My Rise content. 2K, how about we go back to season mode, multiple seasons?
That was the best. I like that. Here Comes the Pain had the best one, I think.
He says, "How we feeling about the Netflix 2K game?
What is on there? I mean, I know it's the
it.
same thing. Does it have the same mode? Is My
Is it free?
Faction on there?
Is it
I
free
believe it
with
is.
like subscription or something?
I think it's free. I'd have to check it out.
I'll have to look and see if I can. Can I get that? Hold on. Got Netflix
Let
on
me
my
see.
phone.
I'm checking.
Yeah,
It's not compatible with my device.
It's not.
Let me see.
Well, what do you need?
No, it is compatible. Oh, I think I need to update. You can play it because I have an Apple, I have an iPhone. It has this iPad Pro, iPad Air. This is telling me what it is on iPhone, so I'd have to check it. It's probably on other devices, Android and all that. I think you can just play it straight to the TV too. So, does it really just have 40 superstars, Big J? Okay, I heard over 50 or 40. So, it's free but need a Netflix account. Yeah, has anybody played it here? Is there anything? It looked like you can do online matches, at least to that trailer. They had like two different names on top.
Your
It's
device
My
isn't
Faction in there.
compatible with this version.
Probably have to do updates on it.
What update?
Software updates.
On my phone?
I'm assuming. I'm checking mine if it has it. I'll check it out. Oh, I have an update right now. Might as well do it while we're on the air. See if that works. But yeah, you have to have a Netflix account, I guess.
I have a Netflix account. Says that I can't play the game. It's not time to play the game. It's cooked. I don't care. I don't really like mobile games anyway, so it's not for me.
I was just curious if there's anything to note take, but yeah.
I'm just excited to hear Break the Walls Down again. Yeah.
Hi guys.
Yeah.
I want
him to play Judas in WWE. I'm curious to see the
fan
fan reaction for that.
Oh geez, and then say, hey, I did it at Wembley. Here I am.
Yeah.
Which look, I can see Judas as like a theme song for one of the shows.
This is true. Never mind gaming. He says back then people would just play music through their Xbox headset. You remember that, James?
Oh yeah, and I would turn it off because they were just putting it loud rage. You could see it with Jericho. You could see them make a pay-per-view, just the Jericho Cruise, or I don't know what they would call it.
Yeah. My idea for custom music is with the image uploader, make a 2K account like MySpace, where you can upload custom music to your game, have it be only for your game with the music. That'd be cool. Either way.
More organized, more easier to get into.
Yeah. I'm going to scroll down and get some more people. I haven't got in here. Oh, my save was corrupted. That's terrible, Big J.
I've heard people saying that with the recent one, so.
That sucks. It says 2K26 will have bugs if they don't change it to a physics engine. Yeah, I don't know, man. That sucks. Lunatic, what's good, man? It says, hey, Jesse, in 2K26, we should be able to change, add, or edit hair on their heads and faces on the game and roster, DLC, and My Faction personas, and other unlockables. I agree. Like, the whole likeness card is lame. Like, you should be able to change hairstyles because, listen, man, WWE. And at this point, like I said, I think they're just hoeing us, man. Like, I think that they don't want us to have that ability because then they can't sell you an updated model either in 2K, the next 2K game, or in my faction later on. Like, that's what it seems like it's coming down towards. We've had this in other games to where like you can change hair, you can change whatever, like put masks on, change different masks. They won't even let you change like different mask types for Rey Mysterio or anybody like that, like any luchador. It's like if it's still covering his face, like let me change the mask, bro. Like what is happening here? You know
I
what
mean, could you imagine what you could do on a Steam machine, like the likeness and image? And I understand it, but does the wrestler care at this point? I mean, it's a video game,
Probably
you know.
not.
It's. I understand it's a big thing to some people. I mean, what can you possibly do? You know, just put you can put like they do, just put some certain limitations, change a couple colors on a mask, doing this. I'm not saying unmask a luchador or anything like that material, but
Right.
I don't think it's that big of a deal, is it?
Like I said, I don't think it is. I think they're hoeing us. That's my honest opinion. Like I think that's what's happening.
I can understand like flexing the hair, like making someone bald. Okay, I understand that. You know, it is
Yeah.
what it is.
We need better physics. I feel like gameplay is in a good spot. We need physics with weapons and more damage if you throw someone on top of the stairs, for instance, and we need thumbtacks. I agree. I just put this like long comment on Twitter earlier about like the things that I would like to see because a lot of people are saying I could actually pop it up right now. I'll pop up the thread to what people were saying earlier about 2K26.
JB, that would be interesting if they do that. Tag team personas. What is the point of a manager? Like, I understand it gets you attribute points. Like, put them in the game as well. If I play my faction, I never understood the point. It's just a card.
Let me see here. I'm trying to.
OG Gamer.
Here's
Yeah,
the
I
thread.
don't understand why Rocky Johnson was never put in the game. That was the weirdest one. They've added almost everybody from the Bloodline tree. Him for some reason. I don't know if that was a Rock decision. I don't know if because that one would have been on par for a scan.
So here's the thing, man. Like, so I put out that like, hey, what would keep you hooked in 2K26? And a lot of people, this is what I mean by the audience is so split that
Very
the
diverse.
devs will probably look at this and be like, oh, see, you know, it's a small portion of the people that want like X, Y, and Z. We could still do the bare minimum, and these people would buy it, right? Like that's what they'll see. That's what they'll see. A couple of comments that honestly, I just want them to keep fixing the game and don't want to see a lot of new update or changes. Like what? Don't say that. You know, like, you don't want to see a lot of new updates and changes. Like why would you make that comment, right? Don't see any game changing coming since they need to learn how to code the game better. That I understand, but come on, man.
I think it's from a rendition, and hear me out on this one. I think it's like, and this is like comparing it like from a wrestling game to like a football game or a basketball game. Like, there's not much you can do on that side, you know. Yeah, there might be a couple rule changes, but the wrestling, it's a whole different dimension. It's, you know, the different moves, different outcomes can happen here, different layouts. Like with basketball and football, yeah, you can change some of things. Like, okay, the weather climate, like, is it very snowy? Is the vision going to be very lackluster? You know, kicking the ball. You know,
Yeah.
there's little things like that. But then wrestling game, there's a lot more you can do with it. A lot more. Like qualities of life. This is probably the most I've seen them do in a while.
Yeah, I mean, look, and that's what I said earlier in the comments too, is that like it's not like the game is terrible, right? I'm just kind of going where I'm based off. So people said more classic arenas, not locked behind my faction. You know what I mean? That
Understandable.
just simple
Yeah.
things that they wanted. Like
Yeah, the island.
give me intro pyro and universe mode. That's all I need. Like that's crazy to me. Not getting my hopes up. All they do is work on the island in my faction. So we have a lot of negative comments in here too. Honestly, all they really need to do for me is add more brands and GMs to my GM. That's all they would need for this.
Yeah,
person.
and there's the crowding too. Like if you go on Twitch, which I haven't been on in a while, there's a lot of people that run their own like custom e-feds and all that, and they do just single player. They don't want to deal with the online hassle, and I understand that. You know, to some people, I get like that too. I get it. I do that for the football games and hockey. Like, I don't want to deal with all the BS. I don't. You know, really, I think there should be more love for the online. Like I've said it numbers of times, like they don't show much love to it. Personally, they don't show much promotional video towards it. It's just okay, what's based offline? Like, it's I don't know if it's going that rabbit hole. Like people just don't care to play online as much. It's just try to get as much material as they can offline without having to deal with the obstacle course.
There's so many comments that's like, this is the exact same game every year. I'm not going to get vulgar on the pod, but this person said he'd rather poop in his hands and clap than buy another installment of this game. Like, that's wild, yo. Like, there's some major hate. That's all I'm going to say. Like, there's some major hate to this game. So
to those comments, let me ask you straight up: do you think what the price tag would be? Do you think we're going to get 120 spot
for what?
The game. The three copies, same thing. 120 is the top tier. The other ones are 60. Yeah. One is like 100.
I think it's the
same. Do you think it goes up? Is there going to be less in this one? More?
Yeah.
There's a lot that could go through this.
These
Big J, I wouldn't be surprised if they bump it to 130. Tariffs. I don't know what the hell they got to do with the game, but
yeah, tariffs. Like, what is that? Everything's digital, bro.
Maybe that's why we're not getting world tours. It's tariffs. Sorry, you got to go overseas, pal.
Come on.
Maybe that's why.
It's all digital, man, for the most part. And shout out to Steam Machine. Like, so this person said, I personally love the way the games have played since VC took over, but yeah, it's still really lacking in the content department. I wish they just brought back story creators. So basically what I had replied was this comment that said, the games play fine. I just wish it leaned more towards of a sim and more of what we see on TV, something dynamic like crawling to the ropes during a submission and actually grabbing the rope, limb targeting systems that actually mean something, selling physics that give me the ability to have different matches. If I'm working somebody's leg and they reach the red damage, it should show that during the match. Limping, not being able to run or climb, etc. Some sort of weapon selling animations and physics. I'd like the wrestlers to react to landing on weapons with sound effects. Stacking tables should be back. Thumbtacks should be in. Ambulance matches should play differently than a casket match. There's so many things that I can list, and I'll have videos about this in the coming future, but this is how my mind works. And that was my comment and my rebuttal to somebody saying, oh, the games play fine. So it's not that the games don't play fine. They play fine, but they play like an arcade fighter with a wrestling ring aesthetic. That's how I look at it. Like there are some wrestling and sim features within the 2K games, but it's not all a simulation. I need the best of both worlds, right? Like for right now, I feel like it's still more of a fighter than a grappler. Does that make sense?
I think that's the thing, and I gotta put my faction in this whole, like, when you do the objectives, what's the main thing? Oh, just do a combo. Do as much, get like 10 light punches, then do this and that. It's all the spam again. Then that kind of takes the way of the simulation out of it. And I think that's kind of killing it, doing these objectives. All right, taunt right away, do these finishers. All right, do a sig. Do like 3 running moves. I don't know if it's just, it could be that. But like you said, you want it to feel like you're watching it like as you do on TV. Randomly, hey, let me kick someone with a finisher right off the bat, and they get pinned right away. Like their meter's that small, just out of the blue. There's little things they could throw in there.
Don't get me wrong. Like at the end of the day, it's still a video game, right? Like we're still playing a video game. So I want it to have video game aspects in there and still be fun and not be limited to do some goofy stuff as well. But the wrestling should replicate what we see on TV. Like we were just talking about, like pulling off a mask, right? Like it doesn't even, like if I pull off a mask off of a wrestler, you don't even have to continue the match there. Like if that's an option for like a payback or something to where I can do that, the match could end. Like he could end, hide his face, run off, and that would be it. You know what I mean? I'd be okay with that. Like that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Like just little details of stuff that you've seen on games, especially like with thumbtacks. Like, brother, how long have we had thumbtacks in pro wrestling and we still have not had them on a good console? We've had them on the Wii but not on like a good console. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Yeah, it's another thing with that, like the payback. 'Cause I was just thinking about like the cowardly ref, heel. Like when we first got the game, it was, oh, we have these different paybacks. Oh, but they're locked behind an island. I still haven't even unlocked all those. There's one where you can get behind the ref, which that was a '08 thing. You can get behind the ref, and you punch. You throw them to your opponent, whether they hit them or not. The 5 count, they still don't have that in the game. We've had that for years. I've been pushing for that. The whole 10 count, they don't do that in wrestling no more. It's just the ref's just there watching both wrestlers, check them in if they're good, and that's it.
So, and listen to this too, though, and I agree with you, Ace. Like that's what I just said. Like it needs to have the best of both worlds. It needs to have a game feel, but it still should be representation of what we've seen on TV. You know what I mean? Like it should still feel like a wrestling game and not like an arcade fighter game like Mortal Kombat or anything like that. Like it should definitely feel like a wrestling game. Like you said,
I
people
think
don't wanna
07
play it.
used to put it like that. That was the longest thing.
Yeah.
And then there was the one thing that they had that the other games do not have. There was if you had a finisher slot, you can do like a possum pin. Your superstar would have their eyes open and catch them on a possum pin, and you would actually win that way. That was one cool thing they had in there. '07, I don't know. You just had to be strategic in it. Even like for the rank system, you had to be.
Yeah, and matches need to flow better to be frank. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, so the flow comes with, like, to me, I feel like when I play a match on 2K, I've played the same match over and over and over again. There's no storytelling within my game. Like, I can't have fun with it. Like I said, that comes with like the physics of an injury system or working somebody's leg and then changing the trajectory of the type of match that you're having now. So now I've just damaged James's leg. This fool has to like change his strategy in order to finish this match. He cannot run now, you know what I mean? Or he can't jump off the top rope. Something.
Yeah,
along
yeah,
lines
like
to
the
where
little
we're
things.
we're seeing the repercussions of his damage in the match play out. Like
Yeah.
that's something that I would see. Like
Yeah,
I
you've
don't know. I
mentioned
would
like
love
working
that.
the legs with Rey Mysterio, like, hey, you can't do a 6-1 or hey, work on your arm, work on someone's arms. Oh, they have a tough time doing a power bomb or a pile driver or anything of that. So, or even going on the top rope makes the finisher. The only way you would make this finisher stronger, you would probably have to get 3 finishers, a super finish to probably do it a little better. Make them work for it. The submission game, it's just horrendous. Like you used to be able to tap someone off with a regular finisher. Now it's the AI. You cannot do it unless it's a finisher. It's that difficult.
And yeah, I agree, Ace, as well. More running cutscene variants. Yeah, that'd be nice. Different ways somebody's running into the ring to interfere. We need the arm to drop to 3 times before the ref calls for the bell. Yeah, certain things like that. It's just attention to small detail. Really, like that's what it comes down to. It's detail.
Think about it this way: how many times
Makes
has
the
the
gameplay
ref
better.
got bumped in your games, and then you get the same typical ref? Like, bring another one down. Bring a Charles Robinson running all the way down the ramp, and that ref just rolls out of the ring. They've done that in real life. Like, how many times are we gonna not put this in the game?
Yeah. I think Joseph meant to say happy holidays. Hey, happy holidays, man. I appreciate you.
Happy holidays to you as well.
Yeah, he says, and then you slowly regain limb health. Yeah, so there should if you stop working your opponent's leg after so long, you could be able to regain limb health. All I'm saying is there should be a way to tell the story, right? Like, say I work James's leg so much throughout the match that he struggled to run, jump off the top rope, and be quick on his feet, right? And then all of a sudden he hits like a fire up or kip up or whatever, like a payback to where he's fired up now, and he basically uses all of his adrenaline that he has left to now make a comeback, and now his leg health is good. He's going to use everything he's got to jump off that top rope to hit me with like a 5-star frog spot. There are ways to incorporate these things is all I'm saying. There are ways
yeah.
that you can
You know
make
how
it
many
interesting.
to incorporate things? How many times have wrestlers used handcuffs? We don't even
Yeah.
have that in the game. You're trying to get out of the cage. Oh, they handcuff you. Now you're screwed. You can't do nothing. You're in a tag match. Oh, they handcuff you. Now you got to stay there and watch your opponent get beat down. So, yeah,
What up, T-Rex?
exactly. Selling T-Rex. Good to see
Yeah. Oh yeah, see, look, Big J's out here cooking, dude. Like, he's a sense of urgency meter. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like,
same with his other comment, the crowd
yeah,
meter. Like the crowd would boost you up. Yeah, they would clap, and same with your manager. Like managers used to mean something in the video games. Now they're just there.
yeah.
Maybe
See,
distract the ref. That's it. They don't
I-
slide
I'm
you.
I'm I'm messing with Big J's comments, bro. Like, this is the kind of like little details that matter. It's ref, ref gets knocked down, another one comes out. We've said this countless times about the games, like have the whole Charles Robinson moment.
The most unrealistic thing I've ever seen in this game. Someone takes off the turnbuckle, oh, the ref just magically gets it. Like it was thrown out of the ring. Where is he getting it from? He just has a spare in his pocket.
Yeah, yeah, that's wild. Why me though? He says. More David versus Goliath style matches, which includes the selling aspect. Yeah,
The Giants, I think, were represented very poorly in this. At first it was okay. Yeah, you can't just clothesline. The only way you got to get the meter down, it was like the purple one, and then it turns to green. You just punch him, and then that's it. It lasts for what, maybe 2 minutes, and then that their giant attributes go away. It's not worth it. They need to make that more realistic.
Blood motivates certain wrestlers, Cody Rhodes or CM Punk. Others panic, like The Miz. Yeah. That's a great detail. Yeah. So you'll see like a fire up from CM Punk or Cody Rhodes, and Miz would get freaked out.
Same with the comeback move. Like almost everyone does the same exact one. It's 2 clotheslines, and you throw them in the ropes, and then you flip them over. That's it. Or the corner one. They all have the same ones. This is where Fight Forever comes in. And hey, there's a different pin style. Like do it with the comebacks. Do it in that material.
Day of Reckoning had the danger momentum shift bar. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Also, they mad the Giants too small in other games.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
I'd like to see them hold wrestlers' legs to prevent them from beating the outside 10 count. Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, like interference. Is that what you're talking about? Like somebody comes in to interfere, holds the legs so they can't beat the
or
count.
your tag partner like trying to hold a 10 or trying to hold a pin, and the ref doesn't see it and they count it. Or or like that, hold them back from the 10 count. That would be another one.
Utilize the managers, just like he said in his previous comment. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. It's
dirty pins look so horrible in these games. Like it's just awkward. Hey, let me pin the superstar and then put my legs up. The ref is
while
watching
the ref is
you.
looking at me.
I'm like, that is the most atrocious thing I've ever seen.
Make it a strategic wrestling game. That's all I'm asking for, bro. Like that in general. Like I'm not saying that like let's take the fun aspect out of it. No. Still let them jump off the SmackDown fist if they want to jump off the SmackDown fist and ride motorcycles around the backstage. Do what you want to do as far as the arcade goes, but as far as what happens and what takes place in the ring, make as many little details as possible, man. That
literally
matter.
Make a heel be a heel in this game. Literally make a face be a face. Like, hey,
we've had that before, by the way.
Yeah, like, oh, hey, I put brass knucks in the trunks, okay? They used to do it, and I don't know if they did that in the games where the ref would go and check your legs and anything of that material, if you have anything, and then ref's not looking, wham, throw it in there, and then that's it. You throw it in your trunks, ref never sees anything.
What up, Gunner? I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for coming in here.
We've always had, like, the weird animation finisher of Regal doing it. Oh, he just pulls them out of the blue. Well, where did they come from? Oh, he just had them floating somewhere.
Yeah. Joshua says, can we improve the online, please? That would be amazing. Make the servers better and give us more game modes. Agreed. Bring back like Royal Rumble. Make like the online Royal Rumble a better. I heard I watched a video from Small Afro the other day, which is a rare like situation that I click on like content creators on YouTube. I really don't watch very many videos on YouTube, but I got notified that he was talking about 2K26, and I was curious to see his thoughts on the game, and honestly, I think it was one of the first times that I had seen a bigger creator like that actually talk about the issues. And this is a creator that gets invited to every single thing that 2K does. You know what I mean? So it was a breath of fresh air to hear Jaren talk about the issues that plague these games every single year. So it was cool. It was a good video. I definitely recommend you guys go and check it out if you haven't. But yeah, dude, he mentioned the Royal Rumble. You know what I mean? Coming back in a better way for online. For more people in the lobby, right? Like, because every game has battle royale, and that's what he mentioned in his video. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. You know,
Hmm.
everybody has like a battle royale game now. Why couldn't the Royal Rumble be like our WWE battle royale to where you can have 30 people in a lobby? You know what I mean? Getting ready to come out at a random entry. That would be
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah, that
I
would
think it
be
would be
nice. I
cool.
mean, and I think they've already, I mean, in a sense, how many people are, I don't know what's the most people you've seen on the island. I think, well, I can't remember what it's up to 100. We haven't had the gameplay aspect. The same thing, Royal Rumble, like put managers out there, hey, they catch them. Or, you know, we've had, who else? The Kofi Kingston effect. Like you just get a random, let's say you put a random payback for a Royal Rumble. Oh, you just magically do a handstand or you jump to the announcer's table and then you hold it out. Um, or in a heel fashion, Edge used to do it a number of times. He used to sit outside the ring and, oh, I'm not going in. You know, or you get eliminated, refs don't see you, and you run back in and throw someone else out. We've had that as a history thing for numbers of years.
Yeah, for sure, man. And that's what I'm talking about. Like they already have it in the island. So I think that that was like Jaren's take on it too, was that they already have it in the island, like to where you have all these people sitting in a lobby. Like you don't have to have 30 people in the ring at once, but you can have the same 8 or 6 or whatever it is. I think it's 8. So you can have 8 people online in the ring, you know what I mean? But still have the other people sitting in a lobby watching the match and waiting. You know what I mean? Same thing as you would in the island. Like, I don't get it, you know? But
Yeah.
Big J says, you know, the game has been the same for the last 10 years. Yeah, that's since 2K has taken over. It's been the same. There's nothing completely game changing about it. And that's my whole point is that this next installment has to have like some sort of change, man. Like big drastic change though. It can't be just a bunch of little, you know, things added. Though I welcome those little, you know, additions that they do add. But there's got to be something else, man, that happens within the game. Not like you're not selling me on the island. You're not selling me on my faction. You're not selling me on the showcase mode, which is atrocious every single year. You're not selling me on my rise. You're not selling me on universe mode. You're not selling me on my GM. We're going to need something else to keep us playing this game all year. And that's why I said create a story, because that I think create a story could hold you off all year for the most part. But
Yeah. Creative
that doesn't,
stories, one. Like I forgot who mentioned it. Multiple story modes, different variations of, you know, not one direction for that. That's what got me hooked when there was no online gameplay for Here Comes the Pain and Shut Your Mouth. You can do it wasn't the typical thing. Oh, I got to get the big gold. Well, no, some other superstars are not. That's not their big deal. Let me get a tag division. Let me hold the IC title. Give me that. It's always, you know, give
yeah,
me different directions. Let me be a manager. Let me do it from a divas role too, or
yeah.
divas, women's wrestler role.
And here's the thing, though. This comment right here, like Phenomenal Ace, what he says right here. I think the selling point for next year's game will be the DLC packs because of AAA and TNA. I just can't see them making major changes like 2K22 or 2K18. So here's the thing, man. Like, don't let these guys, this team, fool you on roster updates. I think that that is the major thing that plagues everybody from getting a good game. I'm gonna be honest, because it sounds like that is the selling point for a lot of people. A lot of people just want updates to their roster. They want this person in their game. They can't wait to play as this person. They don't care what changes in the game. And then 2 months later, they're complaining about how bored they are on 2K. You know what I mean? Like, because all they cared about was this selling point of a roster. I have never cared about who is in these games. That is never a selling point for me. Like, it's cool to have them. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm like, all right, cool, that's dope. You know, the themes are dope. You know, some nostalgia hits, whatever. But my main focus on a good wrestling game has never been who is in this game. I have never cared about the roster reveal. Like, I'll watch it, but I'm never like, all right, this is a selling point. Oh, I gotta get it because Obafemi's in the game this year, right? No, not me. Don't care. You know what I mean? That's just
Yeah,
never that's never been my style. I want to know what I'm playing. Like, what am I playing? I don't care about the aesthetics of a creation, because you know we have community creations, we have cause, all that stuff. Like, I can make who I want in this game, really.
hmm
Like, that's where I'm at. So, what did you do to the game to keep me playing your game all year until the next one comes out? That's all I want to know.
And I think that's where, like, you remember what THQ used to do, Corey Ledesma and them, they used to, like, show, here's the control layout, here's how you do this and that. Now you have wrestlers doing that role. Oh, well, you have this. My faction, they didn't really advertise that, but you have the little graphics. Oh, well, who's doing this? Here's how do you access this? Here you have that. Um, the roster. And I think it's, like you said, the whole roster update. Some people are just, I just want the new additional things. I don't mind the roster additions. I appreciate some things they put in, like the WrestleMania material, Aleister Black, and all that. That was a nice addition. But I want the qualities of life material put in.
Yeah, don't
Um,
get me wrong either, man. I'm not like crapping on the roster. I think that this year's roster is still one of the best rosters that we've ever had in a 2K game or a wrestling game. At that, like at least for me personally, because I like everybody that's in there. But it's like adding Alistair Black isn't gonna be like, man, I can't wait to see who they add next
yeah,
year. You know
it's
what I
not
mean?
game changing. It's
Yeah.
the little things. And I forgot to mention it too. What was it? T-Rex. I think it was him. Another weapon. Yeah, El Grande Americano. You have to add the face shield in there easily. He does it. I don't know how many times at this point. Um, but you need to give
You're
me some
not
love
wrong,
from
Ace, by
every
the way.
mode. Yeah, no, you're completely right,
Yeah,
Ace.
you're not
Like,
wrong. I'm not like,
I don't want that as a, trust me, I don't want that as a selling point of, oh, well, here's DLC packs
yeah.
because you guys asked for AAA and TNA. That's nice. I don't mind roster updates, but I need the material up there. The AI, it was top notch. Now it kind of drifted. I don't know what happened, and now they just do the same thing. Like the AI actually got my attention. The only time they get my
Right.
attention if there's a difficult my faction match. They put like 3 finishers, lights out, and whatever. You can't use signature. That's the only time they're smart. Every other game, man, they're completely junky. They're completely like they
Yeah.
do the same thing. They're not difficult.
Yeah.
There's no
And
competition with
and once
online.
again, like I said, Ace isn't wrong here. The priority is on DLC a lot of the time, which is the main reason why I think that they're gonna hoe you this year too, or next year when it comes to DLC. They're gonna put a lot of people that should be in base game in the DLC, like AJ Lee. She's probably gonna be pre-order, right, or something to get that pre-order status up, right? And if they were smart, they would say, hey, you got to pre-order like the Bloodline, the top tier edition. If you pre-order this, then you get AJ Lee. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
they're trying
And
to
and
boost
I think
those
it's
sales.
a mixed bag too, like because they have a Netflix deal going on. So guess what Netflix loves? They love the the celebrityness. I mean, how many times they show, oh hey, such and such from this upcoming show's on here, and then they once in a while WWE. I know people get mad, but they bring celebrities into this.
Yeah,
What's his name? The country singer. Why am I blanking? When he fought,
Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll, like he's going to be in the game. Are people going to be happy about it? More likely not. But because the
Yeah,
company loves doing that, 2K will not have a say on that. Oh, well, we want Jelly Roll in there. They might put some diehard things like we got New Jack. That was the most, I think, stunning thing to me that he was ever put in a wrestling game, and that was a higher up making that decision, not a 2K decision.
yeah,
So it's difficult. What is at the end of the day? I know people don't like it. We keep bringing it up. Who are they going to pay? It shouldn't matter. Well, that's how business is, and I know people don't like the business material in this with video games, and that's just how it is. Sadly,
get a couple more comments and then we'll wrap up, man. Dummy account, says DLC packs is crazy as a selling point because what do you mean I need to buy the game and then the DLC to get the thing that I got in the game got in the game for in the first place that he should have had in the game in the first place, I think is what he meant to say. And that's a fact. And why not me though? Says, imagine if Madden made you pay to play as a returning injured player. WWE makes you pay just to play as a new wrestler. Yep, that's how DLCs work, man. It's wild. But listen, man, leave me some comments after the fact, right? Like after this video is done, leave it in the comments. What is a selling point for you for WWE 2K26? What is something that's game changing to you for 2K26? What would bring you back as a player? Because there's a lot of people leaving, right? What would bring you back, and what are you hoping to see in this next installment for WWE 2K, man? Listen, we got a Discord. We still talk over there. If you guys would like, let me put it in here. Join our Discord. It's free. We don't charge a thing. Join our Discord. We're talking in there all the time. Me, James, we're both in there. great community of people over there, and they hear first for anything that we're doing. So if there's a new video dropping, they'll probably hear it a couple of days before you even see it. Everything is let known over there on the Discord. Follow us everywhere at the Pro Wrestling Shoot, and we'll see you next week. Same time, same place, right here. YouTube, Kick, Twitch. If you're not following those, go and follow them at the Pro Wrestling Shoot. I'm Jesse. He's James. We'll see you next week. Peace.